Yo, what's happening? It's a late night CJ, the Oracle of Game. You know what I'm saying? We back with another one. Check this out. I'm about to get a little deep on this one. This is kind of like a part two, so to speak. This is why men shouldn't cheat. Women, pound for pound, are more down for their man than any man could ever be. What I mean by that is there are women out there that have been cheated on, forgave their man, brought them back, and did everything that they were supposed to do. But let your woman cheat on you. You canceling her. Let's be real. Now, this is why men shouldn't cheat. Okay. To get a woman to act, let's be honest, women choose. A woman chooses if she wants to be with a man. Men look at women all the time and be like, man, I'd hit that, I smashed that, woo woo. That don't mean that woman gonna actually give you opportunity to do that. Okay, so ultimately it's a woman who choose. And this is a little difficult for me to talk about, but definitely what I'm saying is, think about all the deceit, deception, all the manipulation that you got to do to actually get a woman outside of your relationship. You have to make that new woman feel like you single, you out here, you ain't really trying to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever it is, but at the same time, you have to make her feel like that's the one you trying to get with. Now, you go home, you have to make your woman feel the same way. Now, if you a man of substance, I mean, there's a lot of dirtbag, scumbag ass dudes that's out here that don't care about nobody's feelings or something like that. But if you actually care about that woman, you have to manipulate the situation to make her feel like you still in the same position that y'all started at, but make the other woman feel like this is the start of something new. And a lot of lying, deception, all those things come as part of it. That's just like, man, if you a real dude, that should eat at you. That literally should eat at you. The fact that you letting this woman believe that this is something to start new, that she's cutting off all the dudes that, you know, was trying to get her on Instagram and Facebook and all that type of stuff. At the same time, letting your woman feel like, I'm your only one. Are you? Are you? Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, you could be sitting there next to your woman, the woman that loves you, that feels that you're being monogamous, that you're doing everything that you need to do to be her man. At the same time, you leading another woman to believe that this is the possibility that can happen. That's why that whole thing about when dudes come out talking about, like, you know, when they woman find out, they get up there and be like, bitch, I don't fuck with you. You let her believe that you fuck with her. Pause, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to cuss all like that, but you let her believe that, you know what I'm saying, you was the one trying to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? You sat up there and lied to her and told her that, you know, no, I ain't with nobody right now. At the meantime, you telling your woman, nah, I ain't messing around. Shit, you my woman. Shit. If you a real man, that should mess with you. That should like literally tap into your psyche to be like, you know what? I'm looking this woman in the eye every day. Wake up with her and everything like that, and letting her believe that she's the only one. Meanwhile, you telling the other woman, you letting her believe that, no, you the only one, and I'm trying to get to know you. What is we doing? What is we doing? You know what I'm saying? Think about this. The amount of time that it spends trying to acquire a new woman, all that, lying to her, telling like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, I was at work, I was in a meeting and all that right there. And then you turn around and you go back to your woman and be like, oh no, that's just the homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm texting my homie. He said that what was going on. They was going to watch the game this weekend and yada yada. No. How about men? I'm gonna tell you like this. How about you take that same energy and put that into your woman? There might be times that, say you have a professional woman. She working hard, commuting, doing work and all that type of stuff. That same time that you could be like, you know what? Let me take you out to dinner. Let me buy you some flowers. Let me cook dinner. Matter of fact, let me cook dinner, buy you some flowers, and we sit up here and we watch a movie. Whatever movie you want to watch. You could turn that around, use that energy, instead of like trying to use all this energy trying to figure out how you can get this new woman to let you do something. Think about that. I'll give you an example. Okay, so you're trying to get the new chick. This is for the fellas. You're trying to get the new chick. You saying all the right things. You texting her, letting her, oh, I'm at work, I'm doing these types of things and whatnot. And meanwhile, you laying up next to your woman. You know what I'm saying? But you like, man, I had to work over and all these types of things. And then you text her at like 2 a.m. and be like, oh man, I had to work over. Okay, well, baby over there is sitting there thinking like, oh man, he's a hard-working dude. Oh. Your woman is sitting up there like, my man is laid up next to me. He trying to like do some things, not necessarily sexual or whatnot, but just like letting her feel like, wanted, feeling regarded. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to turn around in the morning and be like, oh babe, I fell asleep early. You know what I mean? After I got off work, I just fell asleep. I took a shower and went to sleep. And then you got to tell your woman that, you know what, oh no, that was just my homeboy. He was just like, you going to work today and whatnot. It's like, man, if you put all that energy into your woman, you put all that energy into your relationship, you don't have time for the secondary bullshit. You don't. Because you're putting all that work into your woman. The one that cares about you. The one that wash your drawers and socks and fold them up and put them in the drawers. But no, you sitting up there just because a chick had a big ass and she work at Subway. Now all of a sudden you done compromised everything. Let me tell you something. There was a woman that told me, are you trying to be the type of dude? It's my lady. Are you trying to be the type of dude in your 40s, 50s, and 60s still getting thrown out the house because you chasing ass? Man, that shit right there means something. That's real talk. In your 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s, getting thrown out the house because she had a big ass. Nah, if you got a woman that's down for you, helping you count that money, and y'all building and y'all trying to buy houses and things of that nature, man, why would some chick that work at Foot Locker with a big booty mess all that up? Let's be real, man. Let's be real. You got to be all the way in or all the way out. There's no more of this, you know what I'm saying, like, oh man, you know what I'm saying, I can't give up the game. She was pretty. She had some big titties. She had a big ass. Man, come on now. What that gonna do to pay the bills? I want y'all to go back. This will be a little homework assignment. Watch Thin Line Between Love and Hate. There was the dude that owned Chocolate City. He said it wasn't a day go by that I don't see a piece of ass I wouldn't want to wax. That's old folks shit. Wax that ass, man. But he was like, when I think about what me and my woman got and what we trying to put, it ain't nothing worth that. Nothing. I'm telling y'all, man, why cheat? Why cheat? When you got you a woman that's down by your side, when you sick, You know what I'm saying? She going to get you some soup, get you some juice, all that type of stuff. She is down for you. She only known you a year or two. Why she gonna get up out the bed and go get you some juice and some soup? Because she love you. Put that energy towards somebody that cares about you, rather than look at a fat ass or some big titties or a pretty face or something like that. Beauty fades. I remember my grandma told me that beauty fades. It's the substance that makes it for real. But we're gonna keep talking about this. This Late Night CJ 100.